Smoke it up, bitch, we got a problem. Roll it up, smoke it up, bitch, we got a problem. Great another day, I ain't wanna wake up. Everything is fucked and this job sucks nuts. Stretching like a band, move around all the dust. One false move and the bomb erupts. Hesitated actions comes more meditation. Fuck taking pills, I need nature's medication. Go ahead on with your brainwash regulations. Obviously the country wears a new generation. Pockets dry and dusty, need a miracle pronto. Diving in the couch, finding treasures El Dorado. Bottom of my shake, no buds, only stems. Gathered up my chains, tossing stale M&M's. Hit the bodega, just searching for a deal. Nickels, dimes, and quarters, little buddy gave me chills. Empty pocket vibes, sweat starts to drizzle. Searching the car, find a dusty ass nickel. Scrounging up for change, I'm on a mission for a dime. Dirt up in the seat, just give me a sign. Got my eyes on the prize on the front line. Scratch for stash, get a little bit of time. Pennies for puffs, hitting corners and cuffs. Ashy roaches for a joint, I got just enough. Empty bags, ass looks anorectic. Lifting up clouds, got me feeling so electric. I ain't wanna wake up. Everything is fucked and this job sucks nuts. Stretching like a band, move around all the dust. One false move and the bomb erupts. Hesitated actions comes more meditation. Fuck taking pills, I need nature's medication. Go ahead on with your brainwash regulations. Obviously the country wears a new generation. Oh great another day, I ain't wanna wake up. Everything is fucked and this job sucks nuts. Stretching like a band, move around all the dust. One false move and the bomb erupts. Standing on the corner, haze high up in the air. Puffing on this gas like I haven't got a care. Twisted green leaf rolled up like a Swiss watch. About to levitate, elevate, level unlock. Hitting up the crew, you got that magic potion. Replying come quick to raise up devotion. Nose dab mafia, wax in motion. Got them clouds floating all across the ocean. Bongs just a bubbling, best buds around. Hitting up smokies cause I'm studio bound. Positive vibes leaving no room for doubt. Hands up in the air, we floating off the ground. Walk up in the door with a smile on my face. Rolling up a fatty, now we off to outer space.
Magic X lights the vibe with flair. DJ Twitch spins beats beyond compare. Unemployed breaks the mold, stands tall. Bigs the brain, brings wisdom to it all. Cypher flows, rhymes always hit just right. Young Valley's groove keeps the party tight. The energy's rising, the love's sincere. Mad shout out vibe, loud and clear.
A shout out from Mad to the ones we know. Feel the bass line drop, let the love flow. From the depths of sound to the synths on high. Mad sense the vibes through the glowing sky.
spreads joy with a heart so grand. Mad shout out reaches every land. Feel the rhythm, let the beats collide. Together we rise, the vibes won't hide. From every corner, let the music rain. Mad's love flows through every refrain.
A shout out from Mad to the ones we know. Feel the bass line drop, let the love flow. From the depths of sound to the synths on high, Mad sends the vibes through the glowing sky.
So bright, supreme genes groove ignites the night. Hugging stuff spreads joy with a heart so grand. Mad shout out reaches every land. Feel the rhythm, let the beats collide. Together we rise, the vibes won't hide. From every corner, let the music rain. Mad's love flows through every refrain. Shout out from Mad to the ones we know. Feel the bass line drop, let the love flow. From the depths of sound to the sense on high, Mad sends the vibes through the glowing sky.
Magic Beans, Mad Productions, Cove-TV. Let's get it.
In the longest time, our paths collide, where friends are found and trust is tried. Through ups and downs, we rise and fall, but we got each other through it all.
Got it all. See how long in the rhyme of time. Now I got your back and you got mine. So buds here to breaking up fine. Hold your lighter up so we can all get fried.
In the wrong of time, where our paths collide, where friends are found and trust is tried. Through ups and downs, we rise and fall, but we've got each other through it all.
Got each other through it all. Got this empty tone, let's go and back it up. Serves your beans, your bear just shows up. Kale's got those dabs and Kay's got treats. If you got complaints, here's Wally T.
Time flows like a river, steady and fast. Friendship's the anchor that holds us steadfast. Laughter and struggle, we take them in stride. Writing our stories side by side. In the round of time, where our paths collide, where friends are found and trust is tried. Through ups and downs, we rise and fall, but we've got each other through it all.
Got each other through it all. Stoner roulette, time to shed those tears. Can't see my hands from the slope around here. So if you want to tote, ain't no stopping ya. Always representing that no damn mafia.
In the round of time, where our paths collide, where friends are found and trust is tried. Through ups and downs, we rise and fall, but we've got each other through it all.
Got each other through it all. Nose damn mafia.
What up? I'm sorry.
Happy
What's going on, everybody? It is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, real quick, you guys. 5 seconds. Moment of silence. Lefty's buried his son today. He passed a couple days ago. I know y'all did a moment of silence. He's having a rough time. Let's do a moment of silence real quick, and then we'll get into our smoke song. Hello, everybody. I have not forget you. I'll do a quick hello. Just 5 seconds, guys. That's all I need. Thank you, Lefty. I love you, brother. Keep your head up. You got this. I can't imagine what you're going through, man. Fuck fentanyl. Fuck them pills. Fuck the opioid shit. I'm sorry. That got me amped up. Yeah. What's going on, Bill? What's going on, Fabi? Jeremy? What's going on, everybody? I hope y'all had a great Monday. Let's get this smoke song going so we can get this amazing show we got planned for you tonight, guys. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Did I say I'm excited?
Well, I'm pretty sure you drank more coffee than me today, but I think he's excited.
Crystal, Annie, Nikki, Smoker, D.
Blunt Man,
Frank.
what up, bro? Yeah.
We got some gooders tonight, folks. I'll tell you what.
What up, D? Yes, we do. Annie?
And again, we got a bit of an original Magic's Mad Movie Mondays because we ain't just doing movies tonight. What are we doing also?
TV show.
We're doing TV shows. I gotta say, my pick for the TV show has been one of my favorite TV shows of all time. It's definitely on the top 3. That's almost
Mine too. But y'all go ahead and get them things rolling. Let's do a smoke song real quick and we'll hop into it.
giggity. Let's
Oh,
get it.
yeah.
I've struggled with mental issues, addiction, been bullied all my life. And although there are many musicians that have helped through my journey, one band stands out overall. Thank you, Danny Boone, Steak Knife, Demon Jones, Brooks. Thank you, Rehab. Thank you, Brad Darnell of WRBN Podcast. Much love. Been a long day sipping on discomfort. Mine is all gone, can't be recovered. Far from the same as all the others. Graffiti the world, start hating on your brothers. Come and hear the stories of the gullible's travels. $1 million mugshot, leave them unraveled. All around the world, see them stacking sand castles. Welcome back home to see it unravel. Headed off to Wartown, about to get swerved. Yeah, it's time to get down in case you haven't heard. If you ain't know today, you's about to learn. Been attached to drama since I came up out the church. What I do with life ain't none of your concern. Fuck around with fire, you's about to get burned. I see the sun is rising, so wait your turn. Nothing's ever given, always getting what you earn. Saying what we want, bitch, cause we can. Middle finger to the world, bitch, just a plan. Evidence is clear, do you need a brain scan? To whom it may consume for every single man. When it all seems that they just ain't having ya. Rolling up a fatty glass and off the Gallagher. Looking for a DJ crossing streams. Hard to get honey, smelling like dish grease. Headed off to Wartown, about to get swerved. It's time to get down in case you haven't heard. If you ain't know today, you's about to learn. Been attached to drama since I came up out the dirt. What I do with life ain't none of your concern. Fuck around with fire, you's about to get burned. I see the sun is rising, so wait your turn. Nothing's ever given, always getting what you earn. Headed off to Wartown, about to get swerved. It's time to get down down in case you haven't heard. If you ain't know today, you's about to learn. Been attached to drama since I came up out the dirt. What I do with life ain't none of your concern. Fuck around with fire, you's about to get burned. I see the sun is rising, so wait your turn. Nothing's ever given, always getting what you earn.
Yeah.
All right.
That's that Yabba Dabba Do cough. Let's go.
Who's going first?
I think it is me that's going first. All righty. Well, happy Monday, everyone. Hope you guys are looking forward to all this. I'm definitely excited for the choices that we got tonight. Definitely went with one of my favorite shows. Actually, I'm not even going to say one of my favorite shows. This is my all-time favorite show. I can't even count the amount of times I have watched all 8 seasons over and over again. It's so damn good. But my first show, I went... still not done coughing. with the CW version of The Arrow. With Stephen Amell. Such a great ass show. Ain't gonna lie, it dwindled off kind of in the last like season 5 through 8. Still had some great ass scenes, but I'm mainly just gonna go ahead and talk about the first season of it. That way, I can let you guys go ahead and watch it for yourself. It is such a good ass show. You got Stephen Amell playing Oliver Queen, so you're looking at right there. You got Emily Bett Rickards playing Felicity, the computer knowledge chick that he ends up falling in love with, and they ended up getting married and together throughout at the end of the season and all. But she's the computer, the tech person, smarts, all of that. You got David Ramsey as John Diggle, his partner in crime, like his go-to man, bodyguard, best friend out of all of it. Willa Holland is Thea Queen, his sister, which you see her throughout all the seasons of the show. Katie Cassidy as Laurel Lance, which I'll get into more details about her here in a few moments because she's a big part of the first season, just like Colin Donnell, who plays Tommy Merlin in the first season on there. And you see him a few times throughout the rest of it. But to get into on the first season of it, it starts out with Oliver Queen here with the girl Sarah Lance on his family. It's a rich billionaire playboy castaway story is how it really starts out on it. But it shows you how the castaway part of it begins. Him taking Sarah Lance, which is the sister of Laurel Lance, who he was dating. Yep, that's right. You heard me right. He took his girlfriend's sister out on the yacht. And then there ended up having a storm, which you find out is an accident. I'm only going to give away the first season. It came out in 2012. It's not really too much of a spoiler alert. It happened a long time ago. But you end up finding out that it was a staged accident. There was explosives on the yacht to make it go down. Because when Oliver returns to his city, finding out that all the elite people in there are corrupt, and they're like basically taking down all the little people in there just to get themselves bigger, and they have plans to destroy part of the city so they can rebuild it with their businesses and their buildings so they can make their money and not worry about all the people up in there. But you'll see little bits and flashbacks of the experiences that he has on the island over the 5 years that he has shipwrecked throughout. You see the different people that he's met. You also see him trying to like reassimilate back into the regular lifestyle that he used to have while trying to not let people know that he is the Arrow. Just in the very first episode of the first season, within the first 20 minutes, him and Tommy get kidnapped, and you see how badass of a fighter and how badass he is in general, the way he gets out. Best part of that entire scene right there, they asked him what he knew, and he said, "I know I'm going to kill you." And they said, "Well, you're zip cuffed to the chair." And what else can it be? He just holds his hands up. Not anymore. Takes them all out. Straight badass scene right there. And that's just episode 1. And it goes on further and further on, and the surprises of people who you find out are against, like trying to take down, or not against, taking down the city. They're trying to take down the city. You got Tommy, his best friend's dad. His mom's involved in it. She was part of the ones who got him kidnapped. So many plot twists throughout it. But it's such a great coming to as the first season of the show, like what really got him to where he is, going back from the mindset of just the list that he has gotten of all the people, of just taking them out, to where you see as the hero he truly becomes throughout the rest of the seasons. Such a great ass show. I didn't even watch any of the superhero stuff before watching The Arrow. Living with my buddy, he was like, "Hey man, let's just try this show. We ain't doing nothing else." I said, "I don't know, man. I'm not really into the superhero stuff. Watch this. You'll change your mind." We watched the entire seasons that were available within like the first night of there. We stayed up the entire night watching the show. It's so damn good. Leads into so many other shows that come into it. You got The Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow. There's so many other shows that came out just from this show coming up into it. All of them tie into each other. They have the spin-offs. They have the crossovers where they're actually with each other, having badass fights and scenes. It is such a great ass show. You don't want to miss out on it. Have y'all two seen it?
No, but I'm gonna have to go and find it now because I know what you're talking about. The other shows, the Legends one, and definitely Supergirl, which is an okay show. But if you watch all of them, it's kind of like you should watch all of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this is my.
You start off with the Arrow, then by season 2, you can pick up with the Flash because that's when the start of the Flash comes around. And I want to say it's season 2 or season 3 of the Flash is when Supergirl gets started.
Yeah.
That's like season 4 of the Arrow is when the Legends technically starts. 4 or 5 is when the Legends start.
Is Daredevil anywhere near this? I just had to ask because I'm not.
I think Daredevil's Marvel.
Okay.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. This is all DC, so yeah, nothing.
Oh, okay. Because you got a new Daredevil show coming out. It looks pretty fire.
It's actually a continuation of more of Daredevil that was on Disney.
Yep.
So they're picking up where that one and the Punisher left off.
Good. The Punisher did not need to not keep going.
Girl, the Flash, the Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, League of Their Own. Damn right, D. League of Their Own on with them. Such great ass shows. Yeah, you can't tell me them like real powerful moments where they're really outdoing themselves. They don't catch you in the fields during that. But that will be the show that I went over for this time. Such a great ass show. It's on Netflix, still up on there. If any of y'all have that, you can go up on Netflix. All 8 seasons of it. A few of the crossover events you will miss. What was the final one that they did? Oh, Crisis. Yeah, Crisis. You will not see the first episode of it because that starts off with Batwoman, and that is not on Netflix. But you can see the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th episode on there from the Arrow, the Flash, and Legends.
Nice.
But all right, time to move on to the movie. I went with a great ass comedy that I know everyone up here and out there has seen. Such a great ass movie. I still laugh at it each time I watch it. I went with The Simpsons movie. Such great humor, such great comedy throughout. All the stupid little jokes that get made. Homer just proving how he just goes with the flow stupidly each time. I'll never get tired of watching either the movie or the episodes of it. Such a great ass cast. I actually didn't even write down when that one came out. Forgot what movie. I want to say it was like 08 or 09 that this one came out. It was a while ago that The Simpsons movie came out. But such a great ass one. It's so damn funny. You got Dan Castellaneta as Homer, the Yeardley Smith as Lisa, Nancy Cartwright that does the voice of Bart, and a couple other people on the show. Julie Kavner as Marge. Mainly want to get those people out because you never really hear about their names going up in there. I remember I went years watching The Simpsons without knowing who any other people doing the voices were. So mainly at least want to get them out there. But it starts out, of course, you have Lisa, the environmentalist. She's trying to go ahead and get Lake Springfield cleared up. Signing a petition because of all the pollution and all the dumping going up in there, seeing all the hazardous waste, all the creepy animals that are coming out the lake. So she's going up house to house trying to get people to sign a petition. Doesn't work. Goes up to City Hall, makes them drink the water that's in there with a trick. So they all like, yep, all right, we're going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. That water was nasty. And skip ahead a few little scenes. Homer has a pig. I'm going to go ahead and leave a few blanks up out there. Homer got a pig. And he had a silo that was just straight filled up within a weekend on there. Homer helped. It's cool. But he had to go and take it to yes, man, I had to make sure that part was in there. So he went to go and take it to the dumps. And as he's sitting in line that's not moving anywhere, just straight waiting, he gets a phone call that the donut shop's going out of business. So he just says, whatever, I'm not going to the dumps. I'm going to dump it in the lake that you're not allowed to dump in no more. Well, that one dump from that full-blown pig shit silo was all it took for that lake to go nuts when it went in there. It had bubbles go across. You even had the skull and crossbones symbol pop up on the lake, so you knew it was over. EPA comes in, realizing the risk that's going on, put a huge ass dome over the city to block everyone in. Everyone starts freaking out throughout, trying to figure out what they're gonna do. A few days later, Marge sees Maggie on the other side of the dome, finding out there's like a sinkhole that's in there. And as they get kicked out of the town and no one wants them to come back, they go through the sinkhole, find or travel across the country, and they go to Canada. They did go to Canada. They went up there. So many different wacky antics that they getting across going through there. The hotels that they had to go through. The circus where he got no truck from the motorcycle. It's a funny ass movie, and it ends up with Homer basically destroying the town, putting them into the dome, just to end up coming back to the town and saving them from the destruction going throughout. And it's just crazy to see how far the town goes in just a few, like 2 weeks that they were strapped in the domes. Complete destruction everywhere. It was so damn funny, all the scenes that happened throughout. If you guys haven't seen that already, I definitely recommend to go watch. I mean, who's not a Simpsons fan out here? Have y'all I know
I
you.
saw this movie in on mushrooms with my wife, and this movie was shit.
So, favorite scene when you're talking about the town kind of, going down and everyone's kind of fighting, and Barney's like, I'm the president. He throws a Molotov cocktail at Moe. He catches it and throws it back. He goes, no, you're not. Okay, I'm not. It hits him. It was just the funniest scene. Like, Moe's like, no, you're not. Boom, boom. And then, okay, near the end of the movie, Otto's sitting there when the bomb's about to go off. He looks up with his bong and goes, what? Like, he had no idea the whole time. He's like, what? Like what we do sometimes when we're joking around on live, like, what? What just happened? And the squirrel that jumped in the lake had a million eyes. Bart went on a hike with Ned Flanders, and he's poking him. The EPA goes, if you poke one more eye, we're going to charge you.
Jabby, jabby, jab, jab, jab.
So Homer dumps the silo in the lake, and then he goes and jumps into the backseat of his car, and he goes, go, go, go. And the pig sitting in the front, he's like, oh, right. So when he gets the phone call at the waste station, his phone's in the pig. And he has to squeeze the pig to get the fucking phone out. I'm sorry, man. That was so funny.
Spider pig does whatever a spider pig does. Swing.
Hey, you can bring Spider Pig with you. Oh, he's not Spider Pig anymore. He's Harry Plopper.
The big boob hippie lady. The big boob hippie lady.
He tipped the tree. He tipped the tree when he came back into town. Thanks, boob lady. Put the money in the fucking tree.
Yep. Such a great ass movie. Those are my picks for tonight. Absolutely love the Green Arrow, or the Arrow, as CW puts it. Definitely the Green Arrow, but whatever. Absolutely loved it. If you guys haven't already, hop up into it. It does have an amazing storyline for one. It'll definitely keep you hooked up into it, just trying to figure out what happens next. Plus, if you like action and actually some pretty good choreographed fight scenes, it's one hell of a show to go watch. And, of course, The Simpsons movie. So damn funny. So if you want to go watch someone get their ass beat for a good amount of time and see some crazy-ass fight scenes, go ahead and start off with The Arrow and wind your way on down with the comedy of The Simpsons. But that'll be for me for the night. Who's next?
I think
I go. Yeah, I can go. All right, so I went with one of my favorite 90s show. I was going to sing the intro, but I kind of got a little bit behind the time, so I'm just going to say it's The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it was very funny, but it wasn't just funny. I believe this show taught me about life, family, extended family, because he doesn't end up living with his mom and dad, and his dad's not around, as we learn. Same kind of as me. I did not grow up with my parents, so when I found this show and started watching it, it really hit home. So yeah, this one really hit home. A couple of notable facts about the intro of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The cab driver is actually Quincy Jones. If you know who Quincy Jones is, the music producer. Absolutely amazing fact I found out. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith met on the set of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The role of Aunt Vivian started as Janet Hubert. Now, a lot of people don't know that name. She is the original Aunt Viv. She is a classically professional trained ballet dancer who's been on Broadway and everything. And unfortunately, her and Will Smith had some kind of falling out. There is a story kind of about it, but basically, Will Smith had her replaced with Daphne Maxwell Reid, who was the new Aunt Viv, and she ended up being the Aunt Viv who ended up ending the show after 6 years. So the show ran from September 10th, 1990 to May 20th, 1996. And I got to tell you, like I said, the show is so funny, but if you really watch the show, there was stuff about racism, family, corrupt cops. Like there was so much that tied into the show that would make you cry, laugh, think, open discussions, you know. His father does eventually come back, and that's a huge hoopla too that happens, you know, and that episode made me cry. I got to be honest. That episode about his dad coming back and then leaving, spoiler, but anyways, kind of made me cry because not that it hit home, it's just that whole episode was so full of emotion from the highest to the lowest. I've watched every single episode. A couple of other notable facts about the show is Jazz in the show is Will Smith's DJ Jazzy Jeff. I absolutely love him. He is said to be one of Will Smith's original friends from Philadelphia. Quick trivia question, but I'll answer it right away. So Will Smith brought one of his friends from Philadelphia who ends up really flirting with Hillary, played by Karen Parsons. And can anybody name who this actor actually was? He's a very, very well-known actor. And his name was Ice Trey or Trey in the Fresh Prince show. But I will tell you who he is in about 10 seconds. But can anybody guess who Trey was? Trey was Mr. Don Cheadle. And I know you all know who Don Cheadle is, right? Yeah, exactly, right? From everything. He's in Marvel. Fucking come on, man. Don Cheadle was in an early episode of Fresh Prince where they actually pranked Uncle Phil, played by James Avery, saying they were going to get married and shit, and it freaked him out. And they're like, we're just fucking with you. He's going back to Philly. Like, it was so funny. When Will Smith first showed up at the house, everybody was like, who is this guy? And everyone was all, uptight. He moved into like one of the richest, biggest houses he could, from Philly to Bel Air. Oh my God, what a lifestyle change. Do you know what I mean? This house, look at the freaking White House. You've seen the front of the house, look at the freaking White House. And when he first got there, everyone but Uncle Phil was kind of accepting. And you could tell that Uncle Phil was kind of like, I need to straighten this kid up. And during one of the almost the end of one of the shows, Will goes and sits at the piano and starts playing Beethoven. And that scene, Phil looked at him and like kind of just walked away, but he knew that he was kind of wrong about Will in this aspect, that he thought he was this, street kid from Philly, this punk, this uneducated man. And I believe that scene really changed his feelings about Will because it showed the human, the educated side of Will Smith. The butler, Jeffrey, I didn't write his name down, makes this show. He's one-liners, everything. He was in every single episode. Just so funny, you know what I mean? I don't know what else to say about Fresh Prince. If you haven't seen it, where have you been the last 30 years? You guys have seen Fresh Prince. You know what? One of my favorite things about the show was Jazz was always getting thrown out by Uncle Phil for like the funny, like always like saying the most inappropriate shit, like, oh, y'all got food for me? Yeah, sure. And you see him just flying out the freaking door. That made me laugh every single time without question. Make sure you check out Fresh Prince of Bel Air. That's about all I got on it. There's so much information on that show. One thing I'll say is Alfonso Riviera, Carlton, the guy who played Carlton, his dance that he does? Yeah. He took that dance from 3 different celebrities and made it like his own dance. He was also on the show Silver Spoons when he was a younger kid. Just another interesting fact. Yeah, so that is my TV show, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Please go and check it out if you haven't. I'm not sure what platform it's on, but I'm sure it's on some platform. I've seen every single episode, and like I said, that show will make you laugh, cry, think, every kind of emotion you can think of. So my movie pick is very, very, very kind of controversial because of the subject matter, but it's a great movie. I went with the movie Kids. So the movie Kids came out in 1995. The main storyline of this movie is about a young teenager named Tully who aspires to sleep with as many virgins as he possibly can. They don't really go into detail from my research, but what I've seen is he doesn't know that he's HIV positive, meaning basically that he has AIDS. And every woman that he sleeps with, he's giving HIV to. And he sleeps with this one woman who actually goes to the clinic and gets tested, and she realizes the only guy she's been with is Tully, played by Leo Fitzpatrick, who really hasn't been in too much except for this and some other obscure stuff, but good actor. And the woman he sleeps with, her name is Chloe Cervini. She's been in quite a few movies. Her notable movie, I say, would be Go. I believe was a really good one. She was the blonde in Go. Absolutely amazing movie, Go. So the rest of the movie is basically her trying to track down Telly to stop him from his conquest of, trying to, sleep with all these virgins and unknowingly give them AIDS. And I'm going to spoil so much in this movie. It is such a good, controversial, like smack in the face movie. It's based about teenagers going around New York and causing trouble and this and that. And his best friend, Casper, is actually played by a guy named Justin Pierce. Justin Pierce is an actual skateboarder who's one of the original Zoo. You know who Zoo York is? Sir Coughs Alot, the company Zoo York. He is one of the original Zoo York skateboard riders, and he is also one of the original Supreme company skateboard riders too, from the 90s, which is actually really cool because I know someone out here has a Supreme shirt or a Zoo York shirt or a Zoo York hoodie or something, because that shit was fire back in the 90s. Unfortunately, he did pass away in 2000, but this is the most notable thing I could find on him. He was amazing. His best scene in this movie is he's skateboarding in a park that looks like Rooker Park, basketball court, and all his friends are hanging out, and he goes to do this really cool trick, and he accidentally lands on a man's foot. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, bro." And he's like, "Man, fuck you, man. I'm gonna fuck you, skater ass." This guy freaks on him. He's like, "Oh, yeah." All of a sudden, Casper grabs his skateboard and smokes this guy in the head with his skateboard. He's on the ground. All of a sudden, all 20 of Casper's buddies just swarm. I'm talking guys, girls, everybody swarm and absolutely attack the crap out of this guy. And they leave him there. And, it's one of the most intense scenes in a movie I have ever seen. But I gotta be honest, it's one of my favorite movies, even though it's so controversial. They break into a pool at one point, and go skinny dipping like we did when we were kids and that. And then they steal 40 ounces of beer from a little bodega and shit. They get into so much trouble. And, it comes down to it. They don't even realize that they're actually, doing bad shit. They're just living, And at the end of the movie, the one character's sitting there and he's like, "What the fuck happened?" Basically, he's like, "What the fuck happened?" You know what I mean? He actually sits back, like, "What the fuck happened?" He's sitting at this party. But yeah, that woman looking for Tully the whole movie never finds him. They never actually hook up. So there's never the movie ends, but there could have been so much more to this movie. You know what I mean? When the movie ends and you're like, okay, but I have questions. I have questions. I gotta ask. Have you guys seen Kids?
I actually have.
Yes, absolutely, I have. Rosario Dawson is in that movie.
He's so young too. This is you think about it. This is 95. So think about how old, right? So Rosario Dawson would have been a teenager.
I was a year old.
And don't worry about spoils, man. This movie is over 30 years
I want
old.
people to be interested in watching them, but if I tell them everything, which is I kind of did. But anyway, it's a great movie. Still go and watch it if you can find it. I think I'm pretty sure I might have had a VHS copy, because really DVDs were coming out in the 90s and getting more and more popular. They were still making VHSs. Quick VHS fact. Do you guys know who Pete Davidson is? You know who Pete Davidson is? He bought every single unopened VHS in the world. He bought every rap VHS. It was about 6,000 VHSs, okay? And everyone's like, "Why'd you do that? That's dumb." He sold one for 30 grand. The original Rocky #1 wrapped in plastic VHS for $27,000.
Damn.
So maybe he's not that dumb. Anyways, that's my reviews. Please, if you can, go rewatch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Try to find Kids. Like I said, it's a little controversial about HIV and kids in New York, but it's very, very, very good. Please go give it a watch. I loved it. I absolutely love it.
Brian motherfucking Williams, what up, dude?
What up, Brian? All right, you guys. So mine is going to be a clusterfuck of information. So I am starting off with the one, the only, everybody's favorite Bay Harbor Butcher, the one and only Dexter. This TV series has lasted for a very long time, and it has 8 original seasons that were based off of books from Jeff Lindsay. Trailer you're seeing down there, or the poster you're seeing down there, we will get to that. It's cool. I got this. Pay attention. Let's keep up. Michael C. Hall, Jennifer Carpenter, Julie Benz, David Zayas, Christina Robinson, Desmond Harrington, Luna Veliaz, C.S. Lee, Preston Bailey, Keith Carradine are all in a span of 1 to 8 seasons of Dexter. Dexter is the Bay Harbor Butcher. He is a Miami Metro forensics blood analyst who stalks and disappears the ones who slip under the cracks of our justice system. So he is basically a vengeance slayer. He may be Batman. I've never seen him and Batman in the same, right. So, all right. How it basically is raised by a detective from Miami Metro who happened to have his mom as a CI. His mom detaches in front of him, and Harry, his dad, finds him in the shipping container. Each season has a crazy twist and crazy story with cameo of cast like Jimmy Smits, Ray Stevenson, rest in peace, the one, the only John Lithgow. If you all have seen Raising Cain, like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man, Barry? Like, oh, dude. All right. So, Dexter is based off of a book series, like I said, from Jeff Lindsay. There are 8 books. Darkly Dreaming Dexter, Dearly Devoted Dexter, Dexter in the Dark, Dexter by Design, Dexter is Delicious, Double Dexter, Dexter Final Cut, and Dexter is Dead. The first season was the only season that was adapted to the books. So, if you want to expand your horizons on the entire Dexter universe, you almost kind of get a different story with the books. And it's freaking amazing. There's a couple of people that aren't in the books that are in the show. The only reason why the show went certain ways is because it followed the plot of, like the storyline. After the ending of season 8, some fans, I was cool with the end of season 8. At the end of season 8, fans were very upset, though, so they decided, Jeff Lindsay was like, cool, I got a cool little story. Let's see where it goes, see if the fans accept it, and we'll run with it. So they came up with Dexter New Blood, which is technically season 9. If you're a diehard fan, then you also consider it as a continuation, not really a reboot. It's got Michael C. Hall is back. James Remar does not come back as Harry is in this one, but Jennifer Carpenter kind of steps in as the Harry. Real quick, Michael C. Hall also had, I think it's Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'm not sure. He had some form of cancer throughout the entire filming of this movie. And I think about season 5, you can see his wig. But he was also married to Jennifer Carpenter off and on. Dexter New Blood has the couple. Jack Alcott and Clancy Brown. If you don't know who Clancy Brown is, he played the head guard in Shawshank Redemption. He plays Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob. So the beginning of the song, "Are you ready, kids?" I can't. Yes, that's Clancy Brown. So New Blood takes place after everyone believes Dexter has died at the end of season 8. Yes, spoiler. Sorry, it's about 20 years old. So, his kid shows up and kind of puts a twist on everything. So Dexter has to get back in his mindset. By the end of New Blood, fans still were not pleased with that end. Again, I was kind of cool with it, but I always welcome extra stuff, especially when all the original people are still attached. So we have Dexter Original Sin, which just came out in December of this past year. It has Patrick Gibson as a young Dexter, Molly Brown as a young Deborah. Michael C. Hall does come back as his inner thoughts. So Michael C. Hall is still attached to this project. It's basically Dexter's transition into being a serial killer. Dang, I kind of jumped some people. Sarah Michelle Gellar, Christina Milian, Christian Slater, Patrick Dempsey, Reno Wilson, Joe Pantoliano. This season was freaking crazy. If you've seen Dexter season 1 through 8 of the original and New Blood, you would definitely want to check this out. Patrick Gibson did an amazing job. I know, like, oh man, this show. Oh, Michael C. Hall won a Golden Globe for playing Dexter in 2009. So, award-winning series. Check it out. Serial like vengeful. God. But have y'all seen Dexter? I've seen this show so many times.
I honestly don't know if I've had the platform to watch it. I'm interested in it, but like I got a huge list of stuff to watch. Not trying to be rude, but there's so much I haven't watched that, like, if you go into Netflix, there's actually a list that says hasn't started yet. I looked at it the other day and I was like, oh god, I gotta start watching shit. Like, but this is one that's definitely up there with I gotta get watching. I do like stuff like this. I was a big CSI fan, when it kind of ties into that a little bit, and the comments are right. If you like Saw movies, you're definitely gonna like Dexter, because it kind of goes into that, kind of stuff that not everybody's into. Yvonne's right. Yvonne's right, 100%.
Yvonne's right. I'm right there with you, Yvonne. I love those type of shows and movies.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this show. Now, the first season, I will tell you, it does drag just a little bit, but stick with it. And I'm telling you, it's definitely worth the wait. So, all right. So I'm excited for my movie. This is one of my favorite movies. It came out in 1994. It is none other than Oliver Stone's Natural Born Killers. I did it on the director's cut. It has Woody Harrelson, Juliette Lewis, Tom Sizemore, Robert Downey Jr., Tommy Lee Jones, Rodney Dangerfield, Jerry Harris, Richard Linebeck, Ashley Judd, Dennis Leary, Marshall Bell, Eddie McClurg, Olin Jones. Like, people are everywhere in this movie, and every time you turn around, there's like a, hey, it's that guy. The budget for this movie was $34 million. The box office ranked in at $110 million. The film is based on an original screenplay by Quentin Tarantino. I think it's True Romance that was kind of like this. And then there was a Brad Pitt version that was like California or something like that. It was revised by David Velios, Richard Ratowski, and Oliver Stone. The film was also named the number 8 most controversial film in history. It's also been labeled as a copycat crimes movie. I'm not going to go into detail because that's a very, very touchy subject. So if you want to know, Google. Filming locations include New Mexico, Arizona, Illinois, Indiana. It's the story of 2 traumatized victims of their childhood. They become lovers and psychopathic serial murders. Irresponsibly glorified by the mass media. Mickey and Mallory Knox. We love you! The bridge that Mickey and Mallory get married on is actually in the Rio Grande. You can visit it, so you can actually take pictures. There is a scene where you see Mallory bust Tom Sizemore in the face, like on the wall or something like that. She actually broke his nose. Like, that was for real. Like, she busted that motherfucker's nose. Rodney Dangerfield had an extreme issue doing this movie because of certain scenes that had to be filmed, and he felt like it was too traumatic to have put a young Juliette Lewis through this. But it has actually been hailed as one of the movie's strongest points. So, like, although he had an issue with doing it, he did it. He did it well, and he showed his ass. Because that's Rodney Dangerfield. If you know, you know. 18 different film formats are used in the final cut. So, if you know about production and stuff like that, the difference of film format does make a difference. Like, gives you different perspectives. It gives you different angles. It gives you, all this other crazy shit. Woody Harrelson actually said that Oliver Stone told him the reason he got in the part because he had violence in his eyes. And if you know, like, for real, man, the guy went postal over Twinkies. So, the director, the director's cut is more graphic. Some of the scenes with the brutality is extended. There is a prison riot that breaks out, and the standoff is a little elongated. It is rated R, the theatrical version. Director's cut is NC-17 for extreme violence, graphic carnage, shocking images, strong graphic language, graphic sexuality, and nudity. You guys, I don't know if this is on any streaming. I went ahead and bought it. It was $5. So this is absolutely one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, it was a treat to watch it again because it's been a while, and I love Woody Harrelson. I love Juliette Lewis. If you did not know, she has a punk band. Like, she is one of the Juliette Lewis. Marry me, please. I swear. Like, you're awesome. She'll probably never see this, but it's cool. It helped me. It passed my night. So, have y'all seen MBK?
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, my girlfriend's favorite. One of them, definitely. Coffee?
I have not.
What?
Hey,
Oh, dude.
Roger.
Okay, so you were talking about the different ways they filmed that is absolutely right, because you'll actually notice scenes that they go into like a black and white format to actually make a point about something. And it's actually really cool how it changes from format to format throughout the film. It makes you want to watch it more. And like you said, we don't want to really talk about it, but at the same time, the whole like fanfare of Mickey and Mallory and stuff was insane in that movie. You're talking, keep on going, yeah, woo, keep on going. It was like Bonnie and Clyde, but for the newer age, you know what I mean? And just way more brutal, Bonnie, you know what I'm talking about? Like like you said, it's such a controversial but amazing movie, and the only reason why is something like this wouldn't win more awards is because the fact that it's so controversial and nobody wants to give awards to controversial stuff. Well, I'm not giving awards to a movie where people die throughout the whole movie. What are you talking about? It's a great movie. You still should have gotten awards. I'm sorry. You're right. Rodney Dangerfield's part in this movie was epic because it's not Mr. Funny Man Rodney Dangerfield. It's Mr. Serious Actor, fucked up dude Rodney Dangerfield. And if you haven't seen this movie, please just go give it. But this one comes with a warning, just like Dexter basically, is if you don't like that kind of shit, like, don't watch. Like, I'm not gonna tell everybody to watch this movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Everybody
I don't know, man. I just think some people don't like that stuff as much as others. You know what I mean? We do a lot of comedy stuff on here. Like,
I got to remember that because, like, I am a horror fanatic. Like, I like the stuff from the 80s to now.
Yeah, I bet you've seen Cujo too. Cujo was a good one.
Oh yeah, dude, D. Williams.
Yeah, man. See, like, and you have a really similar movie taste to my girlfriend because some of your picks have been like movies that if I went and said, "Hey, you should watch this," she'd be like, "You know what? I haven't watched that in a while. I should watch this." What's the one she just watched? I think she was just gonna watch Get Out. Didn't we just do Get Out a little while ago or something like that? Yeah. She just had that up, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
Crazy movie. Crazy fucking movie.
And definitely not because of weed or anything. I've always loved the funny stuff, like, don't get me wrong. When I was a kid, this is weird. When I was a kid, I loved more of the Rambos, the bloody movies when I was younger. And as I got older, I started liking more of the Pineapple Express and the funnier, the Bill Murrays and stuff. And Caddyshack was one of my favorite funny movies as a kid. It gotta be like the original Caddyshack.
Oh.
Like, just everything about Bill Murray and Caddyshack. Come on. Oh, I was going to mention, too, what's her name? The woman in Natural Born Killers has a really funny part in the movie Due Date as Zach Galifianakis's pot dealer when he, like, rolls through part of town, and it's just the funniest shit. Yeah. It's a really funny scene where she's, like, trying to sell me. I don't know. I don't really like hybrids. I'm kind of a, and the whole pot conversation is really funny in that. But definitely go, if you like that stuff, check that out, because Dexter, yeah, I gotta watch. I've seen a lot of previews, a lot of stuff on it. I haven't watched it, but I know about it. You know what I mean? Like, I should go and watch it. I know how good it is. He's a good actor. No,
Oh, dude, Michael C. Hall. He's in Gamer.
Yeah.
Which has what's his name? Gerard Butler in it.
Yeah. Game. Yes. Yeah. Like, I have it on DVD.
It's kind of like a Guns Akimbo.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And I love that one. Should actually be one of our next reviews. We should stop talking about that one. That would be a good review.
Yeah.
I think about it. Shh. Secrets coming out tonight, guys. Yeah. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed everything you guys picked tonight. I really want to check out Arrow. It's Arrow, even though it's Green Arrow, right? It's like Arrow, but it's Green Arrow. Definitely rewatch Natural Born Killers. And if I can find Dexter, I'm definitely going to get it. And Original Sin is the prequel, right? Is Original Sin
Original Sin, but you don't have to watch it before the other ones because it ties in New Blood.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
very good.
You watch the original season 1 through 8, you're good. Watch New Blood and then watch Original Sin because it ties into New Blood.
Sweet. So that gives everybody a lot to watch, which is always a good thing. With these movie review shows, I love that we actually can inspire people to watch something they haven't seen, something they want to watch again, or something they might watch in the future. And that's, for me too, I literally, your guys' reviews are always something I want to go and watch, which I love. Yeah.
Amityville Horror. Fuck yeah. Love
Oh, hey, I got a tattoo on my leg that says "Catch 'em and kill 'em."
Yep. Oh, there's another Conjuring coming out.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the last something, I think. It's called The Last Something, The Last Conjuring or something like that, I think. But I gotta look it up. But yeah, lots of stuff coming out this year. 2026 though, it's gonna be the year of movies, I think. I mean, this year's good, but what I've been seeing and hearing in the movie backgrounds is 2026 is gonna have some insane movies coming out. Especially when it comes to Marvel and DC. Party, go ahead.
There's a new Godzilla movie coming out. So yeah, Jackzilla has already let me know, like, Dad, they're doing a sequel to Godzilla -1. Like, comes out just stone face.
Yeah.
And then he'll do this.
That's great.
But hey, guys, real quick, I got a couple announcements. We are 9 days away from the release of Metaphorical Menace Part 2. It is going to have all the final cuts of Rough Cut on there. So, we're going to have a lot of singles coming out here soon. With that being said, our next single coming out is going to be called Cold, with the one and only Sir Coughs Alot down there. When I release it, if y'all could, please, let's run this up. Let's show Coughsy some love. He did amazing on this track, bro. I freaking love it. Next, I hit the 1K. Thank you, everybody out there. This is the actual announcement. We are going to have 2 winners. They are going to receive 2 Mystery Mad boxes. The winner the entire week. Okay, I'm going to close it on Saturday. We got 4 days. 4 days. Basically, what we're going to do is you're going to like the post, hashtag MindOfMad615. You will tag 5 people. They must be blue. And make sure you're following Mad Productions. I'll give you a heart, but I'll also make a pin post. That way everybody knows, the rules. Next. Some of you guys know my inspirations and know some of things that I grew up and things that make me. It will be a month before we have another Magik's Mad movie show with all 3 of us. I say that with saying this. I've got a little clip I'm going to show you guys, and then I will have the announcement afterwards. So y'all go ahead and enjoy this.
Headed off to Wartown, about to get swerved. It's time to get down in case you haven't heard. If you ain't know today, you's about to learn. Been attached to drama since I came up out the dirt. What I do with life ain't none of your concern. Fuck around with fire, you's about to get burned. I see the sun is rising, so wait your turn. Nothing's ever given, always getting what you earn. Saying what we want, bitch, cause we can. Middle fingers to the world, bitch, just a plan. Evidence is clear, do you need a brain scan? To whom it may.
All right, so I know that was really quick. I'm going to post the video. March 3rd, the show that would be Magik's Mad Movie Mondays, I'm going to have the one, the only motherfucking Danny Boone of the band Rehab. You may know, you guys, this is a major inspiration for me. They have helped me through addiction. They have helped me through depression. They have helped me through suicide. They have helped me through so much, as much as you guys have. But I will have Danny Boone on the show that night. We will start at original time. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little choked up. But that is my... I'm going to have him on the show. We're going to be talking about, what makes him drive, what made him start. Their biggest hit is Sitting at a Bar. It's the one about stealing his girlfriend's car and crashing and stepping away. La 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 la. But also great ass fucking song. I'm super stoked. Shout out to Brad Darnell, the WRBN podcast. That is their podcast. It's on Spotify, YouTube, everything. Danny tells the story. They play unreleased tracks. I'm trembling right now. I'm super excited, guys, and I can't wait. And hopefully I don't have an on-air Swifty moment. I'm hoping that I get that out before I go on the camera. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
I'm still tempted.
But also, do not forget Dabber Chick. She has her 1K giveaway going on right now. The Dabber Magic movie, or Dabber Magic midweek meltdown thingy mabobber is Wednesday with some Supreme Gene. We got some other cool things going on with that. Don't forget to follow the one and only Sir Coughs Alot. Don't forget to follow the one and only Man Bear. Don't forget to follow the one and only Beans of Cove-TV. Don't forget to follow Dabber Chick, Yerp Entertainment. Man, we got so many amazing people, just not on the production team, but you guys as well. Go give a like and a follow to everybody down there. You guys, addiction is real. It's a real thing. Try to be there for people if you can, if it ain't too toxic, that does not damage your own mental well-being. I've struggled with it. Thank you, cannabis, for pulling me through everything. I suffer from PTSD and other things, but if you're feeling down upon yourself, reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. As I always say, the world is way better with you in it. I would much rather talk to you and help you and listen to you than talk about you. Mad love, everybody. Thank you for all the support and love. And whoever else wants. I blab.
Well, much love, all you amazing ass people out there. Hope it's been a great ass day all around, start to finish, from the morning show with the Cove. It's always a great way to get the day up and going, the right mindset, the right mood, all the way up to Stoner Roulette in the afternoon show. Such a great way to get that Monday up and going. Congrats, Amber, on the win on that one. Real word, fake word. It's always a great time. I love it. And of course, the one and only movie review show. I like the little addition we had up on this one, bringing the TV shows into it too. It gives me something else to hop up into. Sometimes you ain't got the time for a movie, but you got the time for an episode or two. So I'm definitely going to look these ones up on that. But I hope you guys have had an amazing day. Hope you guys enjoyed the shows that we did the review on and the movies. If you are not already, make sure you give them a like and follow to everyone you've been interacting with, because if it wasn't for each and every one of y'all out there, we wouldn't be up here doing all the fun stuff we get to do each and every day. And make sure you're giving a like and a follow to everyone you see up on screen throughout us. You got the one and only Magik over here. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be doing this movie review show. Make sure you give him a like and a follow. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing music he's putting out each and every time. The movie show that we got right now, every other Monday, except for the other one coming up this time, because it's going to be a badass interview going on for it. But the following after Monday, we'll be back at it with some more movies. Make sure you don't miss out on it. Then you got the one and only Man Bear up there. Make sure you give him a like and follow. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing content because we still got about like 22 hours left. So make sure you give him a like and a follow. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing stuff he has each and every day. The vibes he brings to all the shows. It wouldn't be the same without you. And go ahead and get ready because I'm pulling you up. And make sure you're giving a like and a follow to the one and only Beans with the Cove. Without you, we wouldn't have all the amazing shit we have each and every time and all the cool interactive shit we have each and every show that we get to do. You're not going anywhere. You're staying up here. Don't pull yourself back down. I'll pull you back up. And, of course, make sure you're giving a like and a follow to the one and only Your motherfucking Your. Make sure you're getting
Keep your hands where we can see them.
That's right, Beans. I'll pull you back. Make sure you're getting on the mystery Rickstery boxes. You don't want to miss out on them. Every single box is so amazing each and every way. Make sure you're getting on the Yerp Away. It is officially back up and going. Make sure you're getting your entries right. You don't want to turn into a womp. And, of course, you got the one and only Kelsey Dabs Dabber Check. Make sure you're giving her a like and a follow. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing content she's got going on each and every day. The show she's got going on for herself, plus the one she's got going on with Magik. It's always such a great-ass time of interaction. Such an amazing thing. And don't forget, there is still a couple days left to get in on the 1.5 giveaway. I still have a bunch of entries that are set up on the list, but there is still a few days left. If you want to get in on it, just go to the pin post on my page, or if you're a member of the Nose Dab Mafia, go to the featured section and it is pinned there. But much love, everyone. Hope it's been a great ass day, and I will go ahead and hand it on over to the one and only Man Bear up here.
I don't like. Oh wait, I did that on the weekend. Sorry. Make sure you spread some love and positivity, everybody. Absolutely amazing reviews tonight, guys. I love it. I can't wait for that interview, Matt. It's going to be awesome. I will see you all tomorrow morning at the Cove-TV Morning Show, 8 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you do something nice for yourself, something nice for your friends, something nice for a stranger. And like I said, we'll see you all in the morning. Much love, everybody.
Much love, you guys. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I have my normal outros on the other shows, and I just want to say, make sure you're following each and every one of you. We could not be doing any of this without each and every one of you. There is not 1.5K, 1K, 5K, how many ever K of like me's or Magics or Coughs Alot or Man Bears or any of us. So it is with the utmost honor that I thank each and every single one of you, because it would not be like, we would not be up here doing this if it wasn't for you. Thank everybody so much for all the support. It's been an incredible journey. Magic, so proud of you. Coughs, so proud of you. Man Bear, so proud of you, bro. It's always awesome. You're fucking killing it, man. Proud of you, Matt. Kels, your fucking pages are going like crazy. And again, that is thanks to each and every single one of you. We are up here doing what we do because of each and every one of you. And that, as long as you keep liking, following, and digging it, we're going to keep doing it. Much love, everybody. Have a wonderful fucking night. Thank you so much for hanging out, enjoying the day with us. Get some rest. As Coughs says, kick back, do whatever the fuck you want. He don't give a shit. It's the end of the night. Sorry, Coughs, I had to steal that one a little bit.
No, you good. I didn't say it.
Much love, everybody. Cheers, everybody.
And what's tomorrow?
Oh, my goodness. All right, ready? It is a totally
Terrific.
twisted
Titty.
tie-dye.
No, you only say tie.
Oh, tie.
Die.
Terpy.
Taco.
Token.
Tunes.
Tuesday.
All.
You.
Amazing.
Ass.
People.
Out.
There.
Cheers.
Monday, rap, let's go. The lights went low, the credits rolled. You tuned in tight, let the stories unfold. From the first big laugh to the final scene. Thanks for rocking with us, it's been supreme. Your comments hit hard, your vibe stays strong. The show's for you, that's where you belong. We break it down, but you make it true. Mad Movie Money's better because of you.
Thank you for watching, for spending your time. Mad Movie Monday, where the vibes are aligned. Your love keeps us going, week after week. You're the reason this show's at its peak.
From action-packed hits to the indie scene, your feedback fuels this movie machine. Every comment, every share, you're the star. This show is yours and you brought it far. Whether it's big screen thrills or cult classic gold, your energy drives the stories we've told. So here's to you, the fans we admire, for keeping Mad Movie Monday inspired.
Thank you for watching, for spending your time. Mad Movie Monday, where the vibes are aligned. Your love keeps us going, week after week. You're the reason this show's at its peak.
You're the heart of the show, the fire that burns. Every week we're grateful for your returns. Popcorn ready, let's make it clear. That movie Monday happens because you're here. You're the heart of the show, the fire that burns. Every week we're grateful for your returns. Popcorn ready, let's make it clear. Mad Movie Monday happens because you're here. That's a wrap. See you in 2 weeks. Thank you for watching.
Four weeks. But we will see y'all in 2 weeks because you hopefully, you should be here for that interview. Don't miss it.
Don't miss out on it. Much love, everyone.
Magik, you're muted before you say bye.
See y'all later.
Much love, everyone.
Booyakasha!